Alright, so we're live. I think we're live. Don't know why I had that funny accent on there. So this is another live stream. I did one earlier in the week. And the live stream during the week was kind of just what's the best way to explain it? The live stream during the week was a free for all. I just looked at what people were talking about. We all investigated these new coins. We looked at what coins were there, and we just discussed what coins were out there. I want to do it a little bit differently today. What I'm going to do is look at a lot of new coins. I'll be looking at coins that we can mine. This is something that I do myself at least every few weeks, sometimes more than that. And I'm going to just look at new coins, mainly through Bitcoin Talk and other places like that. Hi, Mr. Rocker. Hi, I don't know if I'm pronouncing this name right. Sarab? Is that correct? So this is mainly like a mining type live stream, if I'm honest. This video is mainly geared towards those people who mine cryptocurrency. So I'm going to be bring this over. I'm going to be just looking at new coins, which means looking at the website, looking at what the coin is all about. Hopefully we'll find a gem. Hopefully we'll find something that's nice, a coin that's that's got potential. But I know from experience, from looking at coins on Bitcoin Talk, there is a crap load of crap coins. There really is a lot of bad coins. So as far as what I've been mining over the last week or so, I've been mining 1445, Equihash 1445, and I've been mining Safecoin. Now, I would like to mine Safecoin a little bit more, but it runs very warm, and the weather in the UK right now is ridiculously warm. So I didn't know what to switch to. I wanted to switch to a Lyra 2Z algorithm because I was streaming. I simply couldn't stream with me mining Safecoin because it's too noisy, but I literally just switched there to NiceHash Lyra 2Z. So I've specified that I only want Lyra 2Z, and I've picked NiceHash. This is just something I'm doing when the live stream is on. I'll switch to something else afterwards. You want me to know about Gentleman Coin? That is definitely something I can check out. As far as 1445, someone just posted a tweet in the Safecoin Discord, and they said this, this was a tweet that they shared, and this was just someone who was messing around with 1445. If you run 1445, towards full power and you've got it overclocked and all that, it is very noisy and it's very, very power hungry. But if you drop the power down, you will see a lot less heat. It will use a lot less power. And this is the thing, I did a video test about this last week, guys, and, when I did the test with 1445, when I started the video, I really wasn't sure what was going to happen. But I found that when I took my overclocking off, so I had my 1080 Ti's overclocked, and I had them overclocked at, say, I think it was plus 150 memory, plus 550 core, or maybe the other way about, I can't remember. But I dialed the overclocking settings down, put them at 0 and 0. I just put them at stock settings, and I only lost like a sol or two. When I reduced the power from 85% down to like 65 or so, I lost about 5 sols or so. But effectively, I dropped my power and, the electricity cost for me down, and I think I dropped it by, I'm going to say about 45%, and yet I only lost, I think I went from like 57 sols down to 50 sols. So yes, I had a reduced hash rate, but I, relatively speaking, I was, a much cooler room. This is the room where my GPUs are. The room is cooler, less heat, less power, which means my electricity bill at the end of the month would be less. But I didn't keep it on that because basically I was mining on something else. And this is the thing, in the past what I would do is I would keep all my GPUs at an overclocked setting at 85% power, and this meant I could easily swap between Ethereum and Equihash and all these different coins, and I wouldn't have to tweak the GPUs too much. So if I'm going to be mining Safecoin, and it's still an option for me to mine 1445, any kind of Equihash 1445 coin, then what I'll have to do is dial my power back so that I reduce my electricity costs. I will reduce my hash rate on my earnings and the coins I generate. But, you know, it works out being, you know, more efficient as far as number of souls per watt and all that. So someone, Sarab, right, I'm going to check this out. Gentleman coin. I'm all for people saying check out a particular coin. What I will say about that though is if you are suggesting me to cover a coin in the stream and you say, hey, check out this coin, please give me some sort of information about it. Tell me the algorithm, tell me the max supply, you know, tell me a little bit more about it, just so that I don't have to do as much research, because sometimes people shout out coins and they don't say anything else. Gentleman coin here, I did a search there, and it looks like this was posted way back in January 2014. So this isn't a new coin. This isn't a new coin at all. I don't know why you're recommending that. The website isn't even up, so that isn't a good coin. Have I looked at Lux? Yeah, I've looked at Lux. I haven't mined it yet. What was Phi 2? Did they not, Junior? We talked about this before, didn't we? Did this not? Were they not migrating to another one? Did they move to Phi 2? Phi 2 or Phi 2? How do you pronounce that? Is that right? Or were they not forking to another algorithm, or did they come from another algorithm to that? Yeah, I remember checking the website. I've not tested it though. I've not set up a pool. What the problem what I have is I'll be honest about this. My mining investigation setup, my package, the way that I investigate new coins is kind of breaking down a little bit, because what I was doing was adding Discord, adding the group for the coin that was investigating to Discord, and then I would investigate it and all that. The problem is I've got an absolute crap load of coins in my Discord group now, and Discord doesn't give you any way to organize all the different groups you're in. Like, ideally what I'd like to do is create folders and go, right, groups, potential coins, mining coins, established coins, like GPU mining group, or just kind of break it Discord down in that way. I don't think there's any way to do that. So what I've got is just a mad mess of dozens of different cryptocurrencies. Some of them I've checked out, some of them I haven't, but it's really badly organized. So yeah, I'm going to have to review that. So Junior's saying that Lux forked 12 hours ago, right? So it's forked to 5.2. I'll need to check that out. I remember you saying that. Ideally, what I'd like to do in this video is find a really new coin. A really, like, I'm talking weeks old. I'm really, so this is the thing, because you do want to get in with a project, you want to support it and all that, but from a mining point of view, it's obvious that the returns get lower as time goes by. And there was a few Lyra 2Z coins I was mining when it was like, say, 4 gigahertz for the network hash rate, and then I checked them again. I was like, all right, I'll mine that again. I was like, hold on, the hash rate is trebled, so my returns are much lower than it was before. Sanoa, right, I'll check that out. Sono, what's the name of that coin? Sono, I've searched for that, I can't find anything. I just kind of copied in what you said there, Sanoa. I don't know. Right. Go back to here. Sanoa is also, I saw this morning, Pool Explorer. So right, it's also Algo. I don't think I'm searching for the right coin. I don't think I am. Is there a website address? Do you know what website it's got? I don't know if I'm searching for that. Any price predictions for MCT? It was sitting around 2,000 sats the other day, mainly on the exchange, but someone was a friend was telling me it's went up to 2,000, 3,000 or so. I'm not sure if that's the case or not. Hi, Paul. Good to see you. I'm not sure where it's sitting at right now. My account actually got locked. I can't log back into MCT. I need to speak to them again about that. Basically, when I cashed out, there was some sort of error and it said account locked. And yeah, it said my account was locked and I told them about it, but I don't think it's actually... I'll check that just now, actually. No, it's not locked anymore. It's not locked, so they fixed that. Right, okay. No, I don't know what the current price is. I can have a look. Has it went up? Has it went up? I don't know if it has. I don't think it has. Have I used Pool Explorer? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I'll see if I can... right, too many browsers. Too many browsers. Right. Pool Explorer. I can't find the website for that. My Google game is off tonight. Right, what I'm going to do until I find that, I'm going to jump over to Bitcoin Talk. I'm going to start investigating some of the coins now. Most of these, I'm going to say right off the bat, most of these are going to be shit coins, crap coins, coins that could be scams, probably are scams. Some of them don't even bother to hide the fact they're scams. But my hope is that we'll find some sort of coin here that myself and perhaps some of you can investigate, and we'll find, you know, a new coin. That's hopefully we'll learn about some new coins from here. At the very least, we'll come across new coins and see what they offer. I had a look for that, Junior. The Sono A. What's the website address? Do you know? I know that it keeps coming up Sonos when I search for that, which is annoying. Right, come on, let me find this. Sono, I really can't find this. Like, when I'm typing in Sonoa cryptocurrency, can't find anything about it. I'll leave it there just now. Right, so let's jump back. Right, let me see what we got here. Right, so let's see, like, stuff like this. Fastest altcoin pre-sale. I hate this kind of ICO early bird special. This is the thing. I hate these kind of coins. I really do. You know, obviously I've not looked at the coin yet, but see this pre-selling coins and all this kind of thing. You know, before a coin is even established and before they, you know, get anything that's sorted, they're selling lots of coins out. Where is their website though? Let's check out their website, which is where? If I click on that, let's see that. Freedom Coin. All about America, I believe. The coin you bank on Masternode ICO is now live. Right. Clearly they need a full stop or something in there. I read that as one sentence. The coin you bank on Masternode ICO is now live. Right, so if you guys watch my channel, you probably know that I did a video through the week where I said that, or last week, that I said I don't agree with masternodes being used as a funding device for these new coins, where they're, you know, you've got absolutely no idea who the people are. I'll check. Hi, Owen. I'll check that out in a second. I want to check out this coin just now. Right, place your bets. Do you think that when we click on team, are we going to see the team? Are we going to see LinkedIn, Twitter accounts, or are we going to see anonymous or generic stock images? What do you think? What do you think we're going to see? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, there's actually real people here. All right, I was surprised. I honestly thought this was going to be just anonymous people. Okay, it's real and there's LinkedIn addresses, so maybe I was wrong. But they've all seemed to have LinkedIn addresses. Right, so this is a Masternode coin. Let's see if we can find out more about it. And the thing is, you know, obviously I'm joking around here, but when you look at a website, you are trying to get information as quickly as possible, and you do make quick decisions as to whether a coin is suitable or not. This one here, Sorry, guys, sneeze there. The Freedom Coin, max supply 25 million, algorithm X11, pre-mined 26. Right, obviously this is what they do in other countries. They use the comma. Right, so they've pre-mined 26.625%. I think 25% of a pre-mine is ridiculously high. It looks like it's not a mining coin, so this doesn't help me, but it is a proof of stake masternode coin. Yeah, so this isn't a coin it's not a mineable coin, it's not a proof of work coin. So it's not something I'm going to be interested in. It's really hard to read that, isn't it? See, because it's black on a grey background. See, okay, so here's... Yeah, sorry, Kareem, they don't let you post links. I'll catch up with the comments in a second. I realise when I go on a mad rant, you guys can't hear me. This is another thing I've criticised about masternodes, and it's something that well, it's not just masternodes. This is a criticism of a lot of new coins, and I said this in a video the other day. One of the main criticisms I've got of a lot of coins now is that they're talking in generalizations. They'll say that we can do this as a general cryptocurrency, but the other thing that I really don't like now about a lot of coins is that the only thing they're focusing on is mining profits. We need to start thinking outside of the cryptocurrency world. Stop thinking it's just about us. How are these coins going to be implemented? Because if it's just us using these coins, they're never going to, amount to anything. And this is a good example of this. Like they've got Freedom White Paper, right? So there's 5 sections, but 6 is development teams. 6 sections, sorry, 5 to the conclusion. Background, problem statement, vision, and then service offerings. And then look at this 2.1. It's all about profits. It's all about how you can make money from marketing and all this kind of stuff. So this is telling you the masternode is the core requirement for establishing and maintaining the successful operation of a coin. What's the vision? Make TFC the HODL coin of choice. Like, see that? Like the HODL, that's their vision, to be a HODL coin. The rationale is to provide the crypto community with a coin suitable for transacting, governed by the holders of TFC masternodes and linked to a TFC reward system. So when I'm looking, right, maybe I'm way off the mark here, guys. Maybe I am. But when I read something like this and all it's talking about is cryptocurrency people and talking about their vision is 2 lines long, and look at the section on how much money you can make on masternodes. I realise that this is what people are looking for, and they're looking for how much money they're making and all that kind of thing. But this is my criticism of a lot of new coins, man. It's just all about, they're not actually, they don't have a vision, really. Like, if you look at their vision, 1 sentence, there's a comma there, so that's 1 sentence. Make TFC the HODL coin of choice. Right, so it's 2 sentences, sorry. The rationale is to provide the cryptocurrency with a coin suitable for transacting, governed by the holders. There's 1,000 other coins out there. It's not like this is something that's missing in the market. So, yeah, I'm not impressed by that. Maybe it is a good coin. Maybe you will make money from that. I don't know, guys, but yeah, it's not proof of work anyway, so it's not something I'm going to be looking at. Back to the drawing board. Just to catch up with some comments. Junior, yeah, Sono was the original, now moved to Sono A algorithm to get away from ASICs. So the coin is Sono. So the coin is Sono. It's not Sono A, as I was searching for. Right, okay. Cooking with gas now, so right. I was searching for Sono with an A at the end. That's where the confusion was coming up. Can you check Arianium? It's fairly new and I thought about mining it. I've never mined it before, so it'd be good to tell me if you think it's shit or not. I will do. I know I get a little bit behind with the comments. Our website's taking a little while to come up. So this is for Sono. I'll check out the other one as well. I thought there was a chance of this happening, guys, because I thought I'll search through Bitcoin Talk, but I'm forgetting that whenever I'm on a live stream, you guys always did research as well. Junior, the Sono website doesn't seem to be loading up. Can't seem to get it. So this is the one that Owen talked about. Arionium. Arion. I've got no idea if I'm talking about that right. Paul said they finally got onto CryptoBridge. I set up an account, but I was unlucky. I set up an account on the day that they had lots of scaling issues. Everything was taking like 10 minutes to load a page, and then when it loaded, everything wasn't loaded there. So I've not been able to use it. Of course, it's Volvic. It is Volvic. Can you see? Is it? It is Volvic, yeah. It seems to have a woman. Is that a woman or a kid? I think it's a kid. I don't know why they've got the kid doing that. Right. Arionium. Right. So, fancy website. This seems to be a common thing with crypto websites now, isn't it? See these kind of little hexagons and floating stars. Quite a nice website design. I won't lie. What is it? It's a new cryptocurrency built and scratched from PHP, mineable only with CPUs. Now that's actually quite good. I wouldn't mind a good CPU mineable coin. I was saying to somebody in Discord, someone recommended a CPU coin in the Discord today, and I just pointed out the fact I would happily mine with my if my computer's on anyway, I might as well just mine with the CPU when it's there. It doesn't burn a lot of electricity. But with something like NiceHash, you get like 15 cents a day. It's pointless. It's absolutely pointless. But there are CPU coins out there. Perhaps this is the next big one. So Arionium. Arionum. I honestly can't pronounce that. Arionum. Right. Fuck. Right, I'm going to just leave it at that. Arionium. 4-minute block time, no pre-mine. Right, so this is good. This is off to a flyer. No pre-mine. In comparison to the other one, which had a 26% pre-mine. PHP coded. The reward, right, so the mining reward starts at 1,000 ERO and decreases every 1 month by 10 ERO. That's quite interesting that they're doing it not by blocks, but by 1 month. Hi, Richard. So there's 4-minute blocks, and each block is generated every... right, confirmation number is 5. Right, okay. Mineable over 8 years. Written from scratch, but, it just looks like an Electrum wallet, if we look at it. Low transaction fees. No pre-mine. I'll be honest, guys, this actually looks quite good. Good recommendation on. This actually looks okay. So far, I'll have a look at the white paper, but so far I would say this looks okay. So, white paper. Okay, so, right, is that, I assume that's 8th of January. I assume, because it's not 1st of August yet. Is that the case, Paul? Because I've checked my hash rates, and I mean, obviously I can't do it just now because I'm streaming. I'll check that. I'll definitely check that after I stream, because I've put on my CPU and I've mined when I've had my GPU on, and I don't remember seeing the hash rate dropping that much. I'll check though. I'll check. I've got an 8700K, an Intel 8700K, so I'll definitely check that. Definitely check that to see if it does change it. So the white paper, just to see what we see here. That is probably the worst. I don't know how they can have how can they have such an amazing website design and have the most basic white paper ever. I would say that's a cheek even calling that a white paper. That's like an introduction paper. But I'll have a quick read. This is only 2 pages long, and they've still got a big, massive part about Bitcoin. Right, the transaction fees, right? Okay, transaction fees. Tries to solve these Bitcoin limitations by using a variable block size. This means the mining is done using the CPU. Right, okay, we get why they're doing CPU. Ethereum smart contracts functionality has used... The main problem is the hard implementation for non-programmers and the risk of fraud. Right, so, you know what? I could probably put I would probably criticize this for the same thing as the last one that I looked at. The problem I've got here is that this white paper's pretty awful, really. They've threw that up pretty quickly. Not to say that this is a bad coin. There's obviously, you know, there's obviously potential here, but again, this is what I was saying. There doesn't seem to be any, there's no mention of how this coin is implemented. It's just saying, I mean, at the end of the day, there's thousands of new coins. There's like new coins being added every single day. And if you want to stand out from the crowd, you have to have some sort of long-term vision as to how a cryptocurrency is going to be implemented in the real world. And there's no mention of that here. You never know. I mean, it's one of those things. Maybe the next white paper will say something. But yeah, I was actually really encouraged by that until I saw the white paper. So I don't know. I don't know how I sit with that. I like the fact it's open source. I like the no pre-mine. I do actually like the fact it's CPU only because, you know, it's probably one of the fairest ways to do it. But the white paper seems like an afterthought. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that one, Owen. I'll catch up with some of the comments. Kareem, hi Kareem. Use Google search like to search on the forum post for Anne. Yeah, that's true. I probably should have done that. And then I can look for the announcement of a coin. Yeah, good tip, Kareem. That is a good tip. In some vision, that is, I know. two sentences. Bitcoin talk post for Ananium links to a GPU miner. I should find that, no problem. With regards to Sono, the website has come down. They didn't renew their domain name. That isn't good. That never inspires me with confidence. Sorry, Junior. You didn't pick a good one tonight. It probably is. I mean, it could be they've just forgot to renew the domain name, but I'd like to think anyone, you know, would have had that set up to renew or automatically or ideally pay for like 10 years in advance. I'll see what's the Bitcoin talk announcement. It's one of those things. See, this kind of reminds me of Ravencoin, where they don't have a lot of things in place, right? But you know, you can kind of forgive them for it because it's open source, because it's no pre-mine. You know, they're not launching with ICOs, with masternodes, with the developers taking 50% or 25% or whatever. So you want to support them. You know, this is the kind of coin I would like to support. But I must admit, you know, the white paper, I'm underwhelmed. That's the best way, you know, to explain it. Right, just catching up with some of these comments. Put some light on Simple Bank coin too. Can you tell me more about it? In fact, Sarab, you were the one that recommended a coin from 4 years ago. So, yeah, unless you give me a little bit of a better explanation as to why, I'm not going to look at that. You had one strike. Your first strike, you recommended a coin that was 4 years old and had no website. So, sorry. I need more info if you want me to check anything out. Turbo Paul says, I used to mine Kryptonite and that slowed the GPU basically as much as the CPU percentage was. Just be careful. That's actually a good video, Paul. I'll maybe even do a video about that one day, and I'll explain it, and I'll see if it is, you know, what happens. I would love to mine with my CPUs again. What I would say though, Paul, is what CPU are you mining with? Because I honestly don't remember that happening with me. I might be wrong, but I don't remember that. But I've got 12 cores, and I think I mean, I'm doing it through Awesome Miner. I think they only mine with 11 cores. So there's no problem. The system runs fine. Hi, Luke. Good to see you. No, you don't. You need to leave some cores free. But Paul's got a 1600X and an 1800X. Wow, those have got a hell of a lot of cores. They've got a lot more than mine. Gary just downloaded the wallet. Welcome to the stream, mate. I assume you're talking about Arianium. That's a really difficult word to pronounce because I keep trying to say Arianium. Arianium. Oh my god. I'm so ridiculously bad at saying that made up word. I tried various amounts of cores, Kev. I've run mine through Awesome Miner. I can't run it right now because I'm streaming and the stream will just end. It would cause my crazy. Arionum. See, the way I read that completely different. I think you're right though, Richard. It probably is Arionum. But I'm thinking, I don't know if it's like, I've got another word stuck in my head. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to move on before I humiliate myself. Right, Sono, sorry, I couldn't find the website for that. It is down. They didn't renew their domain name. Right, so I'm going to look at the different coins here. Zoo Club. Right, well, this one is so again, this is, I can say off the bat, just with the fact it says Masternode's proof of stake, proof of work. I don't even know whether I should be looking at this really, because I know it's not a coin that I want to be looking at. Oh, I take that back. This is awesome. This is awesome. Every cryptocurrency should have a cat. So about that Arionum, I think I said it right there. Gary downloaded the wallet there, and it's got a CPU miner built in, and he's mining with 3 cores on it, and a 1050 on Raven. I don't know if it's on exchanges or not. I'm not sure. It should be because it's months old. We are happy to present you a decentralized cryptocurrency Zoo Club, purchased and made for all the animal lovers. Zoo Club will help you make purchases and pay for different services related to animals, as vet services. Right, okay, that's could be a good idea. I don't know how much it would, actually work. Okay, that is the worst announcement ever. I realise it doesn't launch until July 1st, but so this is like a teaser, basically. This is a teaser. So if you want to learn about Catcoin, Dogecoin, Zoo Club, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know if I agree with that, because basically what they're doing is encouraging people to go to the community before they actually announce anything about the coin. I suspect if we went to the Discord group, they'll be selling masternodes, but maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, I'm not going to give them any more attention, despite the cute cat. Yeah, it would fit well on Catspill. See if you look down here, though, and I don't know if I'm better zooming in here. No, I don't think that helps. I mean, I said this before, masternodes are flavour of the month. Masternode, like, in fact, watch this. Masternode. See if you... there's only 3. I thought there was more than that. Oh, well, that's proved me wrong. There's only 3 mentioned there. Right. The currency for producers. Join now. Bolt. Website. Bolt. I've done that a separate window. Right. Bolt. The currency for producers. Receive 1 Bolt token for each $1 of assistance you provide. Enter the affiliate program to earn Bolt passively and gain instant rewards. Only 150 miners will be accepted in the affiliate program. Tokens. 98 million BLT. Right, where's the stuff? Where's the stuff? Alright, over there. White paper. Let's see what this is all about. Well, it's a lot better looking than the last one we looked at. Obviously I would look at this a little bit more if I was doing it myself, but just to kind of try and get to the nitty gritty. That's it. This is the thing you get with all these white papers, is they all kind of start off with generalization, talking about what's wrong with Bitcoin, what's wrong with Litecoin and Ethereum, and then they show you how they're going to fix it. rethinking blockchain. They're saying they're going to scale it. I don't know. This is it's hard to say just now. This is actually quite a big white paper, so it's hard to get to the. So this is tokens. So is this an Ethereum token and not a mineable coin? I think it is, isn't it? I get the impression it is. Yeah, I'm not feeling it. It could be okay. I'm not criticizing this one. I'm just, you know, there's a lot of information there. It's hard for me to do it in a live stream. I'm not getting the information I need quickly. I'll catch up with the comments. Mining Ravencoin only uses 1 to 2% of my CPUs. I will check that, Paul, but I honestly don't think my CPUs were. I don't know if maybe Awesome Miner pulls it back. When I use Awesome Miner to mine via a CPUs, it uses CPU opt miner. I don't know if Awesome Miner sets a limit on it to 11 cores, like 1 core less or something. I don't know. What do you think about coin staking? Yeah, I mean, proof of stake is very popular. Masternodes are very popular as well. I mean, a lot of the arguments against it is that it lets the rich get richer. But I think you could probably level that criticism at a lot of different systems. You know, even different proof of work systems. If you look at any proof of work coin, the block rewards are always higher at the beginning because of difficulty and all that, and the hash rate's lower. So the idea is that you get to a certain level, you put your coins in a wallet or whatever, and you're rewarded for holding your coins. Conversely as well, because more people are holding the coins, less people are selling. But I don't know, because it's one of those things. I think it has to have a purpose. A lot of the time, I think it's just like a marketing thing. You know, if more people are holding their coins, they're being rewarded for that from the block. But you still need people selling. This is the thing, guys. You know, it's all right hodling, and it's good to hodl sometimes. You know, just selling your coins immediately after mining isn't good. But conversely, on the other side, if everyone just holds their coins and no one sells, well, you don't have a market then either. So I don't know. I mean, I haven't really messed around with proof of stake, if I'm honest. I think from a security point of view, if you asked everyone to keep their wallet on all the time and use it like a node system, there might be benefits to it, but I don't know, if I'm honest. Hi, Vin. I'm going to jump over here. Let's see what we got here. Billy Sai or C recommended college coin or college coin. College coin. College coin. X16R. Okay, so this is the Ravencoin algorithm. 21 million max supply. Pre-mine 3%. That's fair, in my opinion. Block time 1 minute. 21 block reward. Reward halving 1 year. This, a lot of parallels with Ravencoin there, because their block reward halves in 2 years, I think it is. Reward distribution, 49% miners, 49% masternodes, 2% to developers. What's going on here? What is going on there? 101% of pure awesomeness. I mean, I'll need to see how they work it with coin purchase programs. So here we go again. People, buying coins will be made available for purchase at the rate of 0.25 Bitcoin per 1,000 coins. Yeah. This is what we're seeing time and time again, is where the developers will tell you what they are priced at because they're trying to set a benchmark as to what their coin will be valued at, rather than letting the market do it. And they're doing it by saying, well, to get a masternode, you need to buy a certain number of coins at a certain price. But of course, you can mine it. So that's not an issue. What I need here is the website. Where's the website? I don't see a website. I don't think they've got a website, do they? Oh, there it's there. They've not got it added there. I don't know why they don't have it listed in their account. Right. So we're going to bring crypto to the classroom. This was recommended by Billy, who's probably going to get a bounty for recommending this on my stream. A new, quick and secure cryptocurrency for higher education. A cryptocurrency intends to help fix a major problem. It allows students to have more control over their college expenses. Right, okay. And the white paper is there. Mining, proof of work. I want to see what the block reward is. That's obviously something we need to think about. The block time is 1 minute and the block reward is 21. Oh, sorry, I did look at that. Sorry, 49%. Right. So 49%. Ah, right. Sorry. I was getting mixed up before. So right, sorry. When I was talking before, the pre-mine, so the pre-mine 3% coins, but the block reward has 2%. Right, sorry, that's my mistake, guys. So 2% of each block reward goes into development. Right, I messed that up. So for each block, you've got 98% going to miners and masternode holders, 2% going to developers, but there's also 3% pre-mined. That was 100% my fault for reading that wrong. Are they on Crypto Bridge already? Oh, they're going to be added. I'm always see this. We are requesting to be listed. You see this a lot. I've seen this a lot with coins, where they will put the images of all these different exchanges and say we are going to apply for listings here, but they don't have the funds to do it yet. They're just putting it there, you know, to be associated with it. It's a little bit misleading sometimes the way they do it. Right, so there's a Windows wallet, Linux, Mac OS. That's part of the course. Right, white paper time. Right, so talking about education institution. Right, okay, tuition fees. This is probably where I point out that I went to university twice and never paid a cent. In fact, I got a grant. Yay for socialism. How it works. Right, so Amelia and her family have been mining college coin during her senior year of high school. That's very doubtful. I think there's more chance we'd be mining it. You have accumulated a total of 500 college coin, with each coin currently having a value of $2. Well, you shouldn't really be talking about that. You don't know the price. Right, so they want it to be the coin that's used for books and all these other things. That's basically what they're saying, isn't it? So this is one of those things. I'm not going to say it's a Raven coin clone. I don't think it is, but it's using the same algorithm, and you can see some similarities as far as, you know, the max supply. In fact, no, the max supply Raven coin is like 200 bazillion or something. This is more like Bitcoin, the max supply, but the algorithm's the same. What I was going to say was this guy, the founder. I actually like the idea. I like the fact that the founder has actually worked in education, and he saw an area which needs improvement, an area where cryptocurrency could work. Now, obviously, it's very, very early in the game. Very, very early in the game. But it doesn't look that bad, actually. Like, what do you think, guys? What do you think? I'm just, like, from a miner's point of view, you're only going to get half, but when you've accumulated enough for a masternode, and a masternode is going to be what is it for a masternode? Is it 1,000? Right, so there's so is that right? 1,000 coins. So they're saying 1,000 here. I can't see where they're saying how much you will get. Oh, there it says winning applicants will receive 1,000. Am I missing something? I think it is 1,000 coins for a masternode, just because they're saying pre-sales for 1,000. I think it looks okay. What do you think, guys? What do you think? I don't think it looks that bad. It's always hard to tell. Sometimes it is hard to tell what a coin is going to be like when it's in the beginning. The first coin I looked at, that one before, it was like they had sold all these coins in pre-sale. They had pre-mined 25%. Here, I think, yes, they've got masternodes, but I think giving half the miners, putting 2% of development fund, having a small 3% pre-mine, there's nothing there that shouts out scam or anything, you know, any kind of red flag. You know, a lot of the other coins I was looking at there were some things I don't like. You know, the ICOs, the pre-selling. These guys are pre-selling masternodes, and I assume they're doing this to fund development as well. My main criticism then about that is that if they are going to be selling pre-made coins for masternodes, you shouldn't really have the pre-mine then, you know. But obviously the pre-mine, I don't know. I think I would rather they didn't sell masternodes there. What I'd rather prefer they did was perhaps have a proof of work, you know, a proof of work mining period for, say, what, a month or something like that, and then they offer masternodes, something like that. I'd prefer that if they really want to get miners on board from the beginning. Yeah, I don't like. I'm not fully on board this whole pre-sale masternodes thing. I really think that miners should be given a chance to mine something. I don't know. It looks okay. It does look okay. I know this is, you know, what everyone's doing right now. So that's College Coin or something. It looks brand new. It's 11 days old. So if you want to check that out, guys, I think I can actually link this. You guys can't link, but I can. So I'll post that there. Maybe I should do that from now on. Post it in the comment area. So I'll jump away, and I'm going to jump back to the announcement area. Right. What we got here? See if I can find something else. I will say, like, criticism on myself there. You know, when you're reading a website for the first time and a white paper, you're saying something and then you kind of backtrack, and then you're like, oh yeah, but maybe if they did that, or but maybe they got that set up. Overall for that coin, I actually think it's okay. I don't agree with them selling masternodes if they've done a 3% pre-mine, but you might want to look into checking that out, guys. Hang out in the Discord, see what it's all about. Not saying it's a double thumbs up, but it's certainly not. There's certainly no any flags as far as it being a scam and anything like that. So I'm trying to think. Token share coins, get out of here. I think you need to be logged in to actually see when the thread was started. I don't think you can search otherwise from the latest announcements. Right. Okay, hold on. What's going on here? I'm popping my chat out there that it wasn't, the comments weren't refreshing. Silly question, how do you manage all your Discord channels? I don't, Billy. That's what I was kind of talking about. I mentioned this earlier on. I've joined too many groups, and it's a bit of a pain in the ass to manage now. Ideally, what I want is some sort of group functionality or folder system in Discord so that I can put like my regular rooms, my potential coins to mine room, my general purpose Discord rooms and things like that. There doesn't seem to be anything like that so far in Discord. So I think I just need to leave a lot of servers, but sometimes I prefer to kind of jump around Discords when I'm doing research. Thanks for bringing it up, Billy. Have you been mining it yourself? Let me know if you've been mining it. Right. So, what else have we got? Tokens, I don't want any of that. Acute coin. This is the thing now, that there's very few, when you're looking through Bitcoin Talk, there's very few proof of work only coins. They all seem to have proof of stake or masternodes or something else built into it. you know, there's been a while since there's been a proof of work only coin. Not that I've got anything against proof of work or masternodes, but it's just kind of telling that that's the way that industry is going. Let me see what else we got here. Pablo Escobar's Diet Bitcoin. Right, okay. Spez coin. Where's the website? Oh, sorry, Billy. Just to clarify, thanks for saying that your name's Crypto Panda, but I meant, were you mining that coin that you asked about? That, what was it, college coin or whatever? I was asking if have you been mining that, and if so, what's your return like? Olympic is still low to swap and exchange. He's still at minus 31%. It was minus 50% this morning. It's been an absolute decimation, though, of coins. If you look at coin market cap, Komodo is like $1 now. Bitcoin private is under $10. Even Zencash is like $15, $16. The price of coins right now is ridiculously low. Spez coin, right? Endeavours to help non-government charities reach their goals, mainly focus on disaster charities and children's charities. This is one of those things. I think I'm always a little bit more careful with charity coins, because, like, I think it's a fantastic cryptocurrency and charities should go together, as far as it'd be a fantastic opportunity to help people and all this and set things up. But I also realise that charities themselves, there's a lot of scams out there as far as charities go, and you've got no evidence if they're actually donating to charity or if they are actually officially endorsed and all that. So I'm always a little bit wary. I've seen it, like, people have talked about it in supermarkets in the UK where people are asking for money and you don't even know if they do represent them or not. Not saying that is the case here, I'm just saying I'm always kind of hesitant. Founder Gabriel Nogota alias Space Coin. I'll have a look at is there a white paper? Coin details. No, I'll just come back to that. There's not. Oh, there's a white paper. Playing on our emotions. Well, that's the thing, it's almost like you're scared to say anything bad about a charity coin, but there was another coin, I won't name it, but there was another coin that approached me a few months ago, and I was like, yeah, best of luck with the project. And I said, I don't even know what charities you're supporting. Can you put it on the website? Like, oh, yeah, we're going to do this soon. And like 3 months later, they still hadn't put anything on the website about what charities they were supporting. So that's when I was like, I'm just going to take a step back. Not saying it's a scam. I think they have added, some information about it now. But I think when you're involved in any kind of charity, you have to be prepared for even more scrutiny. My God, this white paper. Look at how hard that is to read. Even when I actually highlight it, what was the thinking behind that? Oh my God, it's on every page. Why would you, did no one actually read this and say, hey, by the way, I can't actually read the text? Why don't you just put a logo at the top and then text? That is really hard to read. And it's not like I've got bad eyesight or anything. It's just... That's hurting my brain trying to read that. That's on every page. Why would you put that on every page? That is just an eyesore. An absolute eyesore. Right, guys, I'm out. I'm out. Hi, Lopel. That's weird, though, isn't it? Why would you, they're actually making it impossible to actually read the white paper. Yeah, they should have faded the graphic at least to 20% transparency. They don't need the graphic. Just put the graphic either as a little logo in the header or footer, or put it at the top of the page. It's genuinely hard to read that. I'm sitting here. That's fine, have it at the end, but It's genuinely hard for me to look at this and read about it because of that in the background. Yeah. I'm out. Sorry, guys. Sorry I can't support your charity, but your white paper is impossible to read. Real planning there. I know. Yeah, a new tactic. So see if there's any other new coins. ICOs. I'm always hesitant with ICOs. Still hesitant with them. There was actually a company that approached me a few months ago, and they said, "Hey, would you be one of you? We work for cryptocurrencies, and these are the coins I represent." And I checked them all, and they actually all look legit. But there was one in particular I thought, this actually looks like an amazing project. And I said, listen, this is maybe on them, but I said, listen, this project in particular, I would cover this on my channel. I think this looks like a very interesting project because I've been involved in websites and stuff. I know what they're trying to do. Sounds very interesting. I was like, but just, you know, for the record, I will have to disclose if you sent me any money for reviewing it. And there'll be a disclaimer and things like that just to say that I was sent money for reviewing it. And they never replied. So obviously they didn't want anyone to do that. Hi, Dara. Yeah, and that never ceases to amaze me. Websites where they're linking to social media accounts that haven't been set up yet. Some of them don't even have websites yet. They've got spelling mistakes. And then they're asking us to send 0.25 Bitcoin or something. You know, it's ridiculous. The rare gold-backed crypto. No, I'd actually like... It'd be good if there was some sort of system here where in Bitcoin Talk it said this was a mineable coin, this has an ICO, this had proof of stake. Because you have to filter through a lot of the crap to get to what you want to see. A Cairo token will never be lower than the price of 20 grams of gold. I'm suspicious already. Right, let's check the website. This could be absolute garbage, but this is starting to become one of my pet hates. This is starting to become one of my pet hates. See with coins that they're telling you the price. They'll say, our coin will be valued at this. No, it won't. No, it won't. The market will determine your price. The market will. Stop saying, I had a coin that contacted me. I think someone was on the stream and they asked me to check out the website. They contacted me by email and said, hey, can you do a videos about this? And I checked out the website and they were like, we value our coin at $1 per coin. And then I said, what? And they're like, yeah, it's $1 per coin. And I was like, you've got a max supply of like 900 million. You can't just create $1 billion cryptocurrency from day one out of thin air. Like, stop dictating, you know, saying what the price is. This is why when I see things like this, when I see a Cyril token will never be lower than the price of 20 grams of gold, I start getting very, oh yeah, this is bullshit. Yeah, this is a lot of crap. ICO progress. They're selling coins already. Yeah, so these are the coins. Maybe it isn't a scam. Maybe it isn't. But I would say 80-90% chance that Nadine and everyone else in the team are part of a scam. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a big one for these kind of pre-sale, founders coin, company lockout, 2% bounty rewards, public. I don't know, maybe I'm being harsh on them. Whenever I see this ICO in progress and there's like a little bar and they're telling you to buy before the price goes up, I always get suspicious. That and the fact that they're telling you that the price will never be lower. You know, I mean, it starts to make me concerned. Initial coin offering. So I don't think, I assume this is just a 100% POS coin. This is just proof of stake. This is another thing you see in you see on Bitcoin Talk and online and advertisements. They've got ICO. They don't tell you anything about, this is a cryptocurrency forum. Remember this. This is a forum where people know about cryptocurrency. And they've got no explanation here about the block reward and, you know, how it's set up. At least I can read it without looking at... Yeah, they've done it correct. At least they've got the logo at the top of the white paper. Thing is, guys, you know, there will be some of these ones which I think look like scams, and they might turn out to be legitimate projects with good connections in the industry, and maybe they don't realise how spammy it looks. But when I see things like this, I start to get a little bit concerned. And they've got Cyro equals gold in bars equals 20 grams. What is this graph telling me? Right, where's it? Right. There will be no destruction of Cyro tokens if the sales target is less than the specified hard cap. Crinonium blockchain. Cyronium. Volco small. Gold coins consist of 20 grams of gold. Yeah. Goldman Sachs, right? What's this got to do? We know that gold goes up in price. We know that gold is valuable. Why are you telling us that? Why blockchain? Why? Right? Where's like how the other coins mined? Ah, that was something about proof of stake there, wasn't it? Using proof of stake, right? More from the investor's perspective, it means less transaction fees and more profit potential, right? So it's 100% POS coin. The thing is, obviously, because I'm coming from, you know, I'm a miner, I'm looking at proof of work coins. I don't even know if I'm totally honest with you guys, I'm not even sure how I could evaluate a proof of stake coin and see whether it's a good project or not, because what I'm used to looking for as far as an active community and all these kind of things that you get with people that are mining, you're not going to get that with people that just bought an ICO and they're just looking to make, you know, buy it for $1 and sell it for $100. It's really hard to try and, you know, filter through all the crap and see whether it's worthwhile. I certainly would invest in this. Not saying it's a scam, but there's nothing there that's encouraging me to get involved. Especially this part with the Cyro token. It wouldn't be that hard, Paul. That's the thing. You know, it wouldn't be hard to set up a white paper. I don't think you even have to be that competent a writer. See, if you want to write a white paper, right? You could honestly see these ICO websites. You could throw up a website in about 2 hours, right? Get a WordPress template, throw up the website, put up the website, and then a white paper. What you do is you get 10 white papers. You kind of take a little bit from each one. You copy and paste, and then you just paraphrase each one. That's it. You've got your scam coin. It really is that easy. What surprises me, though, is that there's a lot of top exchanges that aren't adding, you know the ones I'm talking about, like Bittrex and all these other ones. There's a lot of them, and what they're doing is they'll add ICO coins and all these other coins, and yet they're not adding community coins because they don't have the funds to be added. But they will take a crap coin with money over a good coin that isn't funded, you know, with a lot of money. So it's how the industry is right now, unfortunately. No, I didn't see that. Wouldn't surprise me. I mean, there's been this kind of software has been there for years, as far as in the blogging world, in the content, you know, kind of marketing world. They call it website spinning, where you put in an article and it changes words about, where instead of saying forest, it would say woods, or it would say trees, and it changes lots of words. Google actually tackled this back in 2008, I think it was. My website used to be affected because I used to have a blog where, I think myself, the blog itself had about 2,500 articles. I'd written about 1,000 articles or so, and people used to spin my articles. They would copy the article that I spent a day writing, they would spin it, and they would change some of the words. And what Google was doing was actually displaying their article first. Now, Google actually addressed that eventually, and they penalised those websites. and then they had to start writing original articles. But as far as AI spinning it and all that, you know, it's been around for a long time. It wouldn't be too hard to do. I don't think you'd be doing that with white paper though. For the hassle, you could just pay someone to do it. Yeah, I don't know why this bottle's got a kid having an orgasm. It's a little bit bizarre. I don't know what's going on there. I might have to remove that label. I'll end up getting the video banned from YouTube. Lots of them are definitely copying and pasting, but this is what I do recognise that in some of my videos. Excuse me. In some of my videos, I am kind of going over same ground sometimes when I'm talking about certain things. But when I'm looking at coins, the same things keep coming up and up. You know, like as far as white papers go, as far as websites go, we're seeing people saying a lot of things without saying anything. They're saying, you know, they can fill a white paper. They can fill a white paper 10 pages, 100 pages, but read between the lines, they're not actually saying anything. They'll talk about Bitcoin, they'll talk about scaling. That one we looked at earlier, they'll talk about masternode profits, and yet the vision statement was 2 lines long. It said, "We will be your coin." You're like, you're telling me nothing. You're not telling me how the coin is going to be used. Junior, another coin on 5-1, Zitecoin, to be used in online casino launch. Thanks for the recommendation, Junior. I couldn't look at that one earlier. That one, the website was down, that Sono one. See if we get better luck here. Thanks for the recommendation. Ear gloss. Yeah, 99% are exactly the same. And this is the thing, you know, see when I'm investigating new coins like this, like you can investigate coins that are on pools, you know, and that's how you can find coins. If you can get in before they're even in a pool though, you can make a lot of money. So ideally, I'd love to find a new coin for us all tonight. If I found a coin that doesn't even have a pool, where they're perhaps even just a CPU mineable coin, but they're going to look for a you know, to be GPU mineable later, that kind of thing, and we can get in there ground level. This is the coin that Junior is talking about, Zitecoin. Lopo says, problem is a lot of new coins not only copy paste white papers, but we just copy paste existing coins just forked. Yeah, I've seen a lot of criticism with that with new coins. Some of the Lyra 2Z coins, one of them I think I mined, and someone said that's just a copy of Jin coin, or that's just a copy of whatever coin. It's always going to happen, but it's the nature of the beast, I guess. I'll check this one first, Lopo, then I'll check that one out. So this is Zitecoin, launched 12 days ago. Zitecoin, cryptocurrency designed, being Zite and Bitcoin, the only 2 coins that will support the Zite Casino platform. Casino, I like that. I like that. Uses the Phi 1612 algorithm. So it's proof of work, masternode algorithm to validate blocks. Okay, so what is it saying here? Infer reward payment. So that our development team cracked an improved version called Seesaw Plus, which balances the payment block per block, starting from 50% of the value of the block and varying 10% up and down, depending on the number of masternodes and the amount of existing money. That's interesting. So, launch, casino launch, increase in profit. So they're going to get listed on Crypto Bridge. Pre-sale of coin. Alright, so they've got a pre-sale here. And this is exactly what I was saying before. They're pre-selling the coins at a price of $0.15. So basically they're pre-selling coins to sell masternodes. Okay, here we go. Block size 4 megabytes. Block time 2 minutes, 120 seconds. Proof of work reward 15 Zite. Masternode requirement 5,000. Reward method, right. So you're going to get 15 Zite per block. When did they actually offer that? So I'll check the pool out. Oh, they're on BSOD. Right, I'm going to check this one because I've used this pool before. So I'll check out here. I actually checked this pool today. Right, where's the website? Where's the website? Where is the website? There must be a website. Why? There's no website there, is there? How can they not have a website? Right. Zitecoin. So there's Zitecoin, 1.7 gigahash. Symbol Zite 51612. I don't even know what I get with that. What hash rate I would get with that? Whether that's a high hash rate for the network or not. So what's it saying I get? 486. Yeah, it doesn't seem like a high hash rate. Well, for this pool, it doesn't. That's the thing, though. Without a website, I can't check the... Oh, there it's there. It's got the Block Explorer. Where is it? Where's the Block Explorer? I hate that when you hit a brick wall. Why isn't there a website? Seriously, why is there not a website? Alright, they're offering a bounty. Right, I didn't read that. So they're offering money for anyone who designs a Block Explorer. But why have they not got a website? Come on! These are basics. These are fundamentals. Don't launch without a website. Am I spelling that right? I don't. Nope. So they've got a Telegram group. Hi Joshua. They've got Discord. Look at a link in question section. Right, okay. It's annoying they don't have it here though. I always find that annoying when they don't have it all listed there. Where's the question section? Is it in the Discord? Do I need to check the Discord in order to get the website address, or? I can't even click on that. I need to manually type that in. Right, hold on. I just saw it. Yeah, but that's not clickable. That's an image. No, and I've not heard of Scottcoin. Right, hold on now. I can't believe I need to manually type this in. You... Announcements. Right, they don't. I don't think I'm in the Discord, but they don't seem to have any kind of. I don't think they've got any kind of website. I kind of hit a brick wall because I'm in the Discord group, but there's no white paper. You know, there's nothing else to it. So just based on this information right now, I don't know what the block split is, you know, as far as proof of work. Did I miss that? Did it tell you? 50%. So is it 50% proof of work, 50%, 50% masternodes? Yeah. I mean, I can't say too much about it. There's not a website. What I would say is, obviously, the casino industry is insanely profitable. So yeah, I'd like to get involved in a gambling related cryptocurrency. Whether this is the one to do it or not, quite frankly, I'm not impressed by the fact there isn't a website. If I'm honest, because this is the same in a lot of industries. You really do need contacts. I was kind of involved in the gambling industry for several years. I used to have one of the biggest poker discussion forums online. In fact, I owned a couple of different ones. Made a lot of money through it, and made a lot of contacts in the industry and all that. And it's all about the people and all that. But I know that these companies have I'm stuttering there. They've got a ton of money. They've got an absolute ton of money. So the fact that these guys don't have a website yet, it's okay saying that it's going to be a casino and all that. But if you've got the funds to launch an online casino, you would have the funds to have a website. So yeah, the lack of a website is telling, especially if this was a community coin, I'd be more forgiving with the lack of website. But for a casino, this is a commercial application. If you don't have the funds to set up a website initially, are you really going to launch an online casino later on? Yeah, so I'll check it out. I've signed up to the Discord group, so I'll check it out. But there's definitely some questions that need to be answered. Hi, Joshua. I think I said. Did I say hi, Joshua? I might have. Let me see. Arkma. In fact, just for reference, guys, I'll leave a link to this one here. I probably should have done that with all the coins. MadeSafe is releasing a coin called SafeCoin. You got a double hello, Joshua. I'm not claiming to know everything about that as far as what's going to happen with MadeSafe releasing a new coin. What I'll say though is that I believe that SafeCoin, I believe so, that they've got the trademark in certain areas. I don't want to say anything though, because I really don't know a lot about it. This is something that obviously Jeff from SafeCoin. Yeah. I mean, this is MadeSafe's website, and I believe, was this not the coin that was launched a few years ago and then it kind of disappeared and then come back? I can't remember. Where's... Yes, it was a few years ago. So it's been around for a few years, but I'm sure there was one of the coins that was there and then, kind of disappeared and then come back or something. Maybe I'm getting mixed up. I don't know what they'll do. I don't know as far as the trademark kind of thing. I think as more coins come out, we're going to see, unless you've got a truly unique coin, SafeCoin is a coin name that I think a lot of people would have come up with. So it's always going to have problems like that. And what they're going to have to do is establish themselves as the brand, so that no one else would come out and take that away from them. The market would know. It's like me coming out and saying I'm going to call it Litecoin, but everyone knows that Litecoin's already a coin. So I don't know. I believe there's a Chinese coin called SafeCoin as well, or something like that as well. It's not something I've worried about. It's not something I've read about, but I'm sure it's something the team will have to tackle at one point, or at least acknowledge, in a blog post or something. I'm not sure how it's going to work. The MadeSafeCoin network. I actually quite like their website. I think that's a nice website. Yeah. Create and publish websites, download safe browser. I don't know too much about them, if I'm honest. One-to-one basis when SafeCoin is released. I mean, the name aside, it could actually be a really good project. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know much about them, if I'm honest. In fact, yeah, Owen was talking about, what was it, Scott Coin, did you say? Scotland's digital currency available. I've never seen this actually. Never seen this. They've actually got tartan there. Surprised they've not put someone in a kilt there. Buy Scotcoin directly from the Scotcoin project. So it's only CPD accredited trainer in blockchain technology. We can train your staff to understand. So they actually got a coin, or is it just like training companies? Is this not more about training companies? They've actually got where you can buy it though. I mean, I do think this is that is far. I mean, I don't really know anything about this company, but as far as see this one of just two in the UK, I don't know anything about this, but you're going to see these people. I've seen this in other industries as well, where people who know nothing about anything get some sort of certificate by some other organisation, and they claim to be official and they claim to be knowledgeable, and then when you talk to them, they don't know anything. I'm not saying that's the case here, but I'm just saying, you know, in the crypto world, I don't think things like this are worth that much. £20 per 1,000. Nah, I'm really not impressed by this. You want me to pay £20 for 1,000 coins, which are what? Where's it being used? Again, I'm not saying this is a scam. I'm saying I'm not investing in this. The blockchain and future uses. Right, where's your white paper? Tell me more about it. Right, so this is a course. Right, so this is fine. This is fine. Because I do think that lawyers, accountants, all these people, especially accountants, these people are going to have to learn about cryptocurrency. They're going to have at least a basic understanding of how this all works. So there's going to be a demand for this over the next few years. This is something that we don't think about. This is something we don't think about because we are, you know, we're in the matrix, we're in the system, so to speak. But there's going to have to be people that train up other people in the periphery. You know, accountants, you can see here, financial professionals and things like that. I used to be in that industry myself. I did all my financial exams. Journalists, financial. Again, this is another thing. You know, journalists. How many people have you seen writing articles for big media websites? You know, in the UK, you've got the Guardian, all these things, and you're reading it thinking, this guy knows absolutely nothing about this subject, and yet, you know, they're reaching the largest audience. So there is a need for that kind of service. I just have no idea what they're trying to use the coin for. So as far as training goes and all that, this is something, you know, this is definitely something we're going to need in the country, all over the world. But as far as their Scotcoin thing, and you have to buy it, nah, I'm not too. They're not using the coin anywhere. The Bitcoin blockchain, right? It tells you nothing about the coin. So you can buy Scotcoin from a decentralized exchange. Right, where's... This whole website, though, is designed for people that know nothing about cryptocurrency. It's not designed for miners or investors. I think their actual training thing could be legit. But as far as what their coin is used for, there's nothing on their website. So yeah, I ain't buying. I think they plan to be something like Tether, chained to the pound, to be Scotland's independent currency designed for the typical person. I mean, I don't know what they're going to. It's the fact they've got no information about it, you know, how it all works and all that in the background. I don't know. There's not much to go on from us. You know, this is that website's geared towards people that don't know anything about cryptocurrency. That's about training them and all that. So I don't know enough about it to comment, if I'm honest. Billy was asking, what's everyone mining at the moment? Raven, Bitcoin Z. Z enemy miner for Raven. So this, who was it that recommended this again? Who asked to check this out? Lopel, LOPL. So he asked me to check this out. This was announced June 15th. Kryptonite Lite proof of work. Max supply 50 million. Block reward 20, approximately 20, smoothly varying. Block time 240 seconds. Block confirmation 18 blocks. ASIC resistance, yes. Nice hash resistance, yes. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. Let me see. Website. I don't know much. I don't think I've mined with this Kryptonite Lite. I don't think I've mined with that. Because there is an ASIC miner for Kryptonite, but not... I don't know about the Lite one. A few people have been mining Lux. Interesting. I know a few of you guys keep recommending that. Okay, what have we got here? RQMA. Desktop and GPU hardware friendly. Anti-ASIC and nice hash to give everyone a chance to mine. Everyone's anonymous. I don't really like that, if I'm honest. I prefer a face. And where to trade is listed. Right, so it's saying it's listed there. Is that the case? I didn't mean that. I meant to go to markets. So Kryptonite Lite is like Lyra 2Z. Phi 2 is surprisingly cool. I don't know what this would be. ARQ. What's saying it's traded. This is the thing. I kind of touched upon this earlier. I'm seeing a lot of websites, brand new ones, where they say we are listed on these exchanges, and what they mean is they will be, not that they are. They've not linked to the direct market page for the coin, so I'm not sure. Okay, there's a roadmap. There isn't a white paper, but there's a roadmap. So let's see what the roadmap is. Written by using Monero's core. Really not telling us a lot there. We give you all the opportunity to create the future expansive ARQMA. So does that mean they don't know? Our main goal is to have near zero transaction fees within our network. No white paper. Why are you launching without a white paper? Tell me more information. Again, this is it's a nice website and all that, but anonymous people, no white paper, a roadmap that says tell us what you want us to do. You know, effectively that's what that's saying. Create the future expands. Pre-mine 15%. That's a little on the high side, if I'm honest. It's for exchanges, promotions, bonus blocks. Right, fair enough. ARQ. So they say that, like, they don't say they're going to be on these exchanges. They say is listed in various popular crypto exchanges, and they're listed. They're linked to Crex, and they don't seem to be listed. So I'm thinking that isn't true. Maybe they're listed here. Are they listed here? No. Not impressed, if I'm honest. Altex, currently listed on Altex. So why they not? Right, okay, I'll check Altex out. I don't like... I mean, I've said this before. I'm not saying that every... You know, obviously every project that doesn't have people with their face there isn't a scam, but I do know I like to put a face to a project. I like to see the guy talking in videos and presentations. I like to see the guy telling us what it's all about. I don't want anyone just to have an anonymous mask from V for Vendetta where they can just, you know, back out. And not saying an exit scam, but when you're taking 15% of the pre-mine, you do want to know what the guys are doing. Altex, that doesn't seem to be... Ah, here we go. Markets. This is the longest segue ever. Is it ALQ, isn't it? ALQ. ARQ, sorry. ARQ. There, it's there. Right. So what's the volume like? Yeah, there's definitely a lot of trades. All those trades are today. So it's trading at 2,500 Satoshis. Have you been mining it? Developers are very active on Discord. Alright, okay. Well, that's good. That's good. I mean, I've said this about other projects as well. You know, you've got projects like Komodo as well, where the founder is unknown and he doesn't put his face out there, and that's something I don't like. But that's not to say Komodo isn't a legit project. I know it is, despite, you know, what they did with attacks and stuff like that. But what's the returns like, Lopo? You know, if you had to sell it to everyone else in this stream, you were on within the first 24 hours. That's good. I think, you know, what I'd like to see, and obviously when I'm looking at coins, because there's a number of coins out there, I am picking holes in coins. But anonymous, right, fine. Some people might disagree with me with that, and they say it's not important. But I do think a white paper is important, and the fact the roadmap says, you know, give us the opportunity to create the future expanse, I would like at least some sort of outline, some sort of idea of what they're trying to do. You need to have some sort of niche, some sort of selling point of the coin. I know that, you know, they want selling fees and all that, but again, it all comes down to implementation. Not to say that this isn't going to work out and be a good coin. See you, Paul. Thanks for watching, mate. Appreciate it. Qantas. I don't know if that's a coin I've seen. And obviously, guys, I'm giving my opinion on these coins. You know, you're more than welcome to disagree with me. You're more than welcome to, you know, mind some of these coins that I'm saying I don't believe in. And there's going to be coins that I say I like the look of this coin. And there's going to be coins, you know, that I say that I don't. And the coins I say look good might turn out to be terrible, and vice versa. So just take this stream for what it is. Just a walk down Bitcoin talk to see what coins are out there. And hopefully I can give you guys a tip. I know you guys are giving me some tips. You've probably shown me like half the coins that we're looking at. Yeah, so just, you know, as far as that goes, just look at this stream for what it is in that regard. Right, hold on. I didn't mean to close that down. So if you want to check out that coin out that I was talking about, that's there. And Lopo said, in fairness, there's been one or two teething problems, but the developers have been hot on it and got things working well. Definitely think it's one of the better current new projects. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things, you know. Obviously, I think, I'm not saying it's my job to be critical, but obviously when I'm researching coins, you're trying to pick the coin that you're going to be mining for the next 3 weeks or perhaps even the next 2 months. So you start to be really looking for things that are scaring you away. You're looking for red flags. You're looking for things that could be a concern later. This one does have a really nice website, but the lack of a white paper and the lack of direction is definitely something they need to address. I do think that, because there's so many coins out there, and it's all good to get, you know, I'm not saying you can obviously flip coins that don't have direction, that don't have a white paper, and you can get in there day one. But I'd ideally like to get into a project that I can truly believe in and I can invest in and I can support. I'm trying to think long term with all these projects. I'll check that out in a second, Billy. I'm going to check out, who was it recommended us? Owen recommended Qantas. Number one on Trezor, 94% of supply locked on masternodes. So this is a 100%. Oh no, oh sorry, it's a proof of work and proof of stake. Right, okay. Have I looked at this before? I'm getting deja vu. Excuse me, guys. But yeah, acid reflux, it's always fun. So where's the website? Is there somewhere? They've actually got a lot of links here, so I don't think that's going to be a problem. There we go. I think that's it. Okay, so this is the one that Owen recommended, Qantas. Privacy coin, wallet. So it looks like, oh, they're on an exchange already. They're on Crex. Pretty much no volume in this exchange, but it's trading at, where's the last orders? Trade history, what's that, 10,000 Satoshis. Let's check out the white paper. So it's focused on privacy. It did not seek funding on it as an ICO and did not conduct a pre-mine. Off to a good start. Project is completely open source. That's good. It can be good. There's downsides to that as well. I've talked about that before, guys, where there's some projects that are good, but because they didn't have any kind of developer fee built into the block reward or no pre-mine or nothing, they couldn't even afford to get into any exchange. So there are some downsides. I'm not saying I'm against funding, because funding is necessary. Qantas was funded solely by the contributions of the developers. Right, so the guys have actually put the money together for it. Developer contributions are not enough to make Qantas a leading class network. Monthly hosting fees explored. Welcomes donations from the community. In my experience, donations, don't always work. I've seen it before in software development. Behind the Qantas network. So they're relying on. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I've got nothing but respect for the guys. To they're not doing an ICO, they're not doing any pre-sale, they're not doing a pre-mine. They're saying, listen, we are relying on donations. We've put money in ourselves, and it's good to see developers putting money in themselves. That shows you they believe in the project, but they recognise the fact that they're going to have to need more money long term. I probably would have preferred, I don't know, even a 5% developer fee into the block reward or something like that, or a very small pre-mine. At the end of the day, you need money. As they point out, hosting fees for the website, that's probably the least of their costs. You're really talking exchange fees and advertising fees and all these other things. So total supply, 15 million. They use the script algorithm, 55 seconds, block size 25 megabyte, block difficulty 5 blocks, block maturity 50 blocks. Peer-to-peer shell. Right, so QNet, decentralized communication system embedded into the Qantas wallet. Right, so into the wallet, users may exchange information via text, voice, or video chat. That's interesting. Profiles are created using a dedicated hash generator. Send friend requests. Q Hidden is a privacy tool that offers special data embedding using stenography with cryptography. So it's got it. And you know what? We've looked. How many white papers have I looked at in this stream so far? The stream has been going on for like an hour and 40 minutes. I don't think I've actually seen any that actually broke down the block rewards. There's one of them, in fact, that's a lie. There was one that said the block reward. I think it was a college coin that says that the block reward would half after a year. But a lot of them, they're just missing out important information like that. Right, so they're going to use both proof of work and proof of stake. Proof of work halving every 500,000 blocks. So you're going to get 5 quan, and then 5. What's this doing? Is this saying 55? I'm getting confused. The way that's written there, I'm not sure what it's saying. Oh, right, sorry. So the first people, right, so it kind of does have a pre-mine. The people with the first blocks would have got more. Proof of stake reward. So it's 5 quan. And they're going to give 3 to masternodes, 2 to staking. Right. So there's 10 quan. 5 are going to miners. 3 are going to masternode holders. 2 is going to anyone who stakes it in their wallet. Minimum age 24 hours. So you only get it if you hold for 24 hours. So far, this actually looks okay. I must admit, this actually sounds quite interesting. Collateral, right, so for a masternode you need 5,000, enabled at block 1,000. Again, this, like, if you've heard me the last few weeks, I've said I don't like when they activate masternodes on day one. I like to have a proof of work period. Still seems quite early, but yeah, at least I've not done it in day one. Or maybe they have. I'm thinking the block time. I think that looks good, actually. Like, what do you think, guys? I think that looks okay. It was Owen that recommended that. I'll leave a link to it. I think that looks okay. I wouldn't mind checking that out later myself. I'll maybe Discord. I'm going to check the Discord. Is that going to load up? Accept invite. No, what I'm going to do is I'll load up my other browser. It's not loading up my app. There we go. I'll check that out later on. I think that looks okay. I do think there's I mean, it certainly doesn't have the most information in the world, but the white paper, I'm encouraged by what they're saying. So yeah, I think that looks okay. Hi Stefan. Check out Mogwai coin. Right, okay, so Mogwai coin, Rabbit coin. No problem, Lopo. I mean, if any of those guys want to come in and chat about it, I certainly, you know, obviously, you know, I'm not trying to criticize any coin per se when I point out these things, but I'm just looking at when you're. The thing is, what I would say is, I think everyone views miners as miners and not investors. By the end of the day, we could all, you know, all of us who mine, we could all just mine any coin and flip it, or we can mine NiceHash, or can mine only Ethereum or whatever the top coin is of the day, and then invest in the coin that we want. But really, when you're mining, you are investing. So a lot of the time, you know, miners, they try and flip it around, a lot of teams, and they'll say, oh, we're doing you a favour almost. And you're like, listen, I'm burning my electricity. I'm using thousands of pounds worth of hardware to mine your coin. So don't say I'm not just a miner. I'm an investor. So for me to mine and then you give it to someone else, you know. But yeah, that's why I like to be critical about these white papers and things like that. I think for me, there's fundamentals, website, a community like Discord or Telegram, a white paper, things that you know, spelling mistakes on a website are a red flag as well. Things like that. But for me, these are things that they should get right before they even approach anyone, because what we're doing is taking a chance on them. We're risking money. Obviously, you know, we're risking money, but the rewards can be great. That's why we're doing it. We're not doing it from the kindness of our hearts. We're trying to make money here. But yeah, I would say to them, get a white paper. Be specific about what they want to do. That's, you know, feel free to tell them, you know, if they want to contact me on Discord, I'll be happy to chat to them about it. I can give them advice about it. I'm not looking to charge anyone money for that kind of thing. If they just want my opinion on it, or what they like, you know, what they should do and things like that. Yeah, I mean, if someone just wants a quick look over that kind of thing, I'm happy to do it. Hi, Bittruth. Right, so Did I link to? Yeah, I linked to Quantus Network. Right. So I'm going to look at Mogwai coin. Yeah, that's the thing, you know. Somehow, you know, maybe it's a bit of a rant saying that, but I think sometimes coin developers put traders and people with Bitcoin, you know, in their pocket above miners, you know, as if we've not put anything into the project. You know, as far as I'm concerned, if I'm going to choose to mine your coin for a few weeks, I'm taking a big gamble, and it, you know, I could be making hundreds of dollars mining something else, so you need to do more to convince me. Who was it that recommended this? Billy, right? Billy, this is absolutely awesome. This is clearly the best coin we've seen all day. Experimental blockchain project. I think we've got a winner. It's Fogg from Dash. Anonymous, dynamic reward system, masternode, ASIC resistant. Everyone can earn coins. Everyone's anonymous. Well, at least they've put upcoming. They've put upcoming there. That's good. Block reward 2 to 25 Mogwai, decreasing by 14% every year, and masternode 50% rewards. Right. So miners get 50%, but it's going to decrease by 14% every year. Where is the white paper? Their white paper doesn't seem to be... Can you see that, what's happening there? Their white paper doesn't seem to be there. There's not much I can say. I mean, it doesn't really... it doesn't really say much, if I'm honest. Yeah, I agree. It's like the little Mogwai guy is quite cool, but as far as mining it and that, you know, you're mining blind. You're mining blind. It doesn't really tell me any information about what's happening in that. Well, they've got some things here. Roadmap, testing Mog payments on vending machines. At the end of the day, though, like, this kind of stuff, it's good to have in the roadmap, but this has to be explained in the white paper. I think they do have the white paper. I don't know if that's maybe a problem. It's linking. I don't know if you can see it there. It links to GitHub. Unless I can maybe find it somewhere else. Mogwai white paper. Ah, we found it. I found it somehow. Right. So, what do we got here? What have we got here? Right, management summary. Our mission at Mogwai Coin is to bring the world of Mogwais to everyone. Oh, that's awesome. This is one of those things you're like, is this a serious coin or a joke coin or a meme coin or... I don't know. 50 million max supply. NeoScript, proof of work. Well, it's proof of stake as well. Is this an older version of it? Right there. I don't know if this is an older version of the white paper. There's not got any mention there. Proof of stake. 5 to 50. Oh, it does, sorry. It's got 50% masternodes. Right, so I'm getting ahead of myself. Mogwai, MOG, 50% of masternodes, 50% of miners. Max coins. Right, pre-mine 2.8%. Oh, they've actually got pictures of the guys there. You know what? You know, this actually... I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of torn between... I don't know if this is a joke coin or not, but... It actually does sound okay when you see it. What do you guys think? Like, if you actually look... Like, again, reading between the lines, looking at what they're saying... They've went with a kind of vague saying something without saying something kind of thing. Our mission is to bring the world of Mogwais to everyone. ideally what I'd like them to do is talk about, you know, vending systems and that. Right, okay, masternode network, right. Okay, so here's a good thing. Instant send. Cryptocurrencies are used to complete with near instantaneous transactions. Private send is a novel decentralized mixer. Spark system. Are any of you guys familiar with Dash? Are these features built into Dash or not? I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm going to reserve judgment because just the fact they're talking about vending machines and things like that on here, this is what I'm like. Ultimately, I'm trying to see, you know, in coins, as far as we want to do e-commerce solutions in the future. We want to implement them in the real world. Let me know what you think, though, guys. Again, you know, when you look at it like this, I've not actually checked the pools yet. You know, you're kind of just reading between the lines to try and figure out what's going on. But Mog, where's Mog? There's Mog. Why? And it's there. 40 miners. 40 different rigs on there. That's just one pool, right enough. But what do you think, guys? What do you think? Let me know. I'll publish the white paper as well, because you can't get that through the website. Yeah, different website, that's for sure. Mog white. Oh, so it was. I forgot it was added to the MCT platform. I saw that the other day. I actually pointed this out in my video the other day and I forgot all about that. You're right, I saw it in the MCT in trade.mct.plus, but I didn't actually investigate it. I didn't check for the website of that. Yeah, it's I might check that out. I might drop by their Discord and check it out. I assume they've got a Discord down the bottom. Let me check it out more. Discord. I'll have a look. I'll have a look. If miners stop mining, the masternodes die. That's quite interesting. Kevin, do you have 16 gigabyte of RAM when you stream on your YouTube? I've actually got 32 gigabyte of RAM in this PC, but let me see. You don't need that much, to be honest. Here's what I've got. Here's what I've got running right now in this PC. 32 gigabyte of RAM, but I'm using 7.8. Yeah, I'm not using a lot. The CPU isn't high because the GPU here, my 1080 Ti, is what's doing the stream, it's what's handling the video. You'll be surprised at how much a webcam can actually use up your CPU, even a good CPU. So it's better to offload it and use it in use it from your GPU. Use your GPU to power it. What sort of mining equipment should I buy for only CPU mineable coins? For only CPU mineable coins, you'd probably be looking at AMD coins. You're probably looking at, excuse me, you'd be looking at Threadripper coins. Threadripper coins. Threadripper CPUs. So the new version of Threadripper is coming out in August, I think. Some of them, it's ridiculous amount of cores, but you will pay through the nose for those. As far as £400, what's your budget? Is £400 just for the CPU, or you know, have you got an existing motherboard and PC, or are you looking at, you know, are you looking at the whole setup? To be honest, if you're trying to make money from CPU mining isn't something you really recommend, as far as it's not where the money is. If you have a computer with a CPU, like some of you were saying, some of you were saying that you were mining with an AMD, like someone had a 1950X, a Threadripper. If you've already got the CPU, mine. But if you've got £400, I'd probably advise you to buy a GPU or perhaps an ASIC miner. But if you need a CPU, anyway, that's different. So what motherboard have you got just now? What motherboard have you got on? Have you got a PC? As I said though, don't think you'll get your money back from any kind of CPU investment. Certainly not in a bear run. So was there another coin someone wanted me to look at? I think there was. Right, there we go. Not totally sure. Like, but by the sounds of it, do you have a PC already? You have a PC, but do you know what the specs are of your PC? Did you just buy your PC outright? That's what I'm trying to say. Like, if you can give me an idea of your the specs of your PC, I could maybe have a quick look and tell you what you could have. Because the reason I'm saying this is because you might be on the last generation of motherboards if you've got an Intel motherboard. So you couldn't actually just, for example, I've got, can you see these ones back there? Those ones are Asus Prime Z270A. Those work in the last generation of Intel CPUs. So that's what I've got over there. I've got some really cheap, what are they, Celerons? Pentium Celerons. My 8700K, which is in this PC, doesn't work on that motherboard. My motherboard is a Z370. So you'd have to check those kind of things. If you just want to put replace the CPU that's in your computer just now, and then put in a better CPU, one that will give you more power, but will also give you, the chance to do CPU mining, then you'd have to know what you've got. But to be honest, you don't want to have a crappy system with the best CPU in the world. You want to be having more RAM and a better GPU and all that as well. I wouldn't advise spending your money on it. I think you're kind of wasting it, if I'm honest. I had an 8700K, and I've got an 8700K in this because it's a very good general purpose one that allows me to do video editing, live streams, and when I'm not using the computer, mining. But I wouldn't have bought this if I only wanted to mine. I would have just bought, spent more money on a GPU. Kevin, do you invested to projects that you showcase on this channel? Meaning, do you have a lot of these tokens from ICOs and holding them, or just the top 10 coins? I've never invested in any ICO. I've never promoted any ICO. If I found a project and I really knew that it was a good project and it was being funded with an ICO, I'd maybe break my rule. Well, not so much a rule, but I mean, I said this before. The reason I don't do videos about ICO coins is because at this, this side of the fence, it's really hard to tell the scams from the good projects. So without knowing someone personally in a project, or knowing, say someone came from another coin that was legit and the guy was successful, I'd maybe believe in it more. But a lot of the time, these guys are anonymous and they're asking you to spend a lot of money, and it's a crapshoot. It's a lottery. It really is. 99% of these coins have got ICOs and they've got the little progress bar. It's a lottery. They don't even have I was going to swear there, but they don't have an effing wallet, and they want me to invest, price their coin at $1 a coin. Come on. Bitcoin just spiked. What are they got up to? Binarium is an interesting one for CPU. And now goes the difficulty. Right, hold on. I'll check that out. See, the thing is, guys, see about Bitcoin. We talk about, scam coins and coins that are pumped and dumped, but we can never hold a candle. So see these big Bitcoin guys, these institutions, these guys that have got billions literally in the bank or hundreds of millions, these guys can push the price of Bitcoin up and down at will. They really can. Yeah, no problem. No problem. Initial coin offering. Show the candles. The candles. I don't use TradingView that much. Oh, it's interactive chart you go to, isn't it? Is it this one? It's right, I need to zoom in, don't I? How do I zoom in this one? There's the candles. Big lovely green candle there for you. Yeah, it's definitely jumped up. But even though you look at things like this, right? See, like this kind of stuff and this kind of stuff, you know, the candle, big massive red candle. The fact that BTC is a main trading pair for all these other coins and it's, you know, it's been traded everywhere, that kind of thing doesn't happen without a lot of big players pushing money around. Now, I mean, I don't know a lot about how, you know, if you look at a lot of self-professed, this is what I don't like on Twitter and other social media places. There's people that they probably do know a lot about cryptocurrency, but they actually put on their account, I am a cryptocurrency expert, I am an influencer, and all they do is talk about the Bitcoin price every day, and they draw little graphs and say, if the market goes this way, it'll do this, if it does this, and they draw little pictures on it, and it's like, I don't get any value from those guys, if I'm honest. But I suppose if you're buying and selling Bitcoin every day, and that's what you're doing, that's when what those guys say is more relevant to what you're doing. But for me, yeah, it's good for it to go up, because when Bitcoin goes up, and it looks like it's going up again, the price of all other coins tends to go up as well. On Bitstamp, it looks massive. I don't think I can zoom in anymore. I don't think so. I think that's kind of the most it lets me zoom in. I can go out, but I can't go back in anymore. I talked about this before. I found a study once, it was on Reddit, someone linked to it, and when Bitcoin goes down, all coins go down, but Bitcoin goes down the least. I'm generalizing. Of course, there's some coins that go against the grain and they do well against Bitcoin, but generally speaking, when Bitcoin goes down, the whole market goes down, but Bitcoin goes down the least. So if Bitcoin goes down 10%, a lot of altcoins are going down 50%. But in a bull run, when Bitcoin goes up 10%, 20%, 30%, altcoins are sometimes going up by 50%, 100% and more. And you know, if you do check prices a lot of certain coins, you do start to see that pattern. Look at Zencash a few months ago was like, and you know, a month or so ago, sorry, was like $45 or something like that. Now it's like $15. Bitcoin Private was at $55 at one point a month or two ago, and now it's under $10 because we're in a bull run. So you know, later on, when we hit a bull run, you might actually see some of these coins really shoot up, but you don't know. You don't know. Look at the spike on CoinGecko. Right, okay. I don't think I've used this website. I'll see if I can find out. Okay. Is there a particular page or something you want? Just the Bitcoin page? Yeah, when you look at it like that, it does make it look a lot more impressive. See, that's different because that's got 7,700 and it's got, you know, like, when's that? How many days ago was that? A couple of weeks ago? You look at that, that shows you how much has been coming down since May. But this one is showing you over, so this one's basically over not even 24 hours. That's just under 24 hours, that one. That one is showing you on a daily basis, which is why you're seeing it like that. Yeah, well, you can even at that 7 days. That is a hell of a spike when you see it, isn't it? I mean, I honestly don't know enough about what's pushing these prices up and down. And I'll be honest with you, a lot of these guys that say that, you know, what you'll see today, you're going to see a lot of people on social media and YouTube that are saying, I told you guys, I told you it would spike back up, I told you. They always hedge their bets. They always, lies, damn lies and statistics. They always hedge their bets and they say, oh, it's going to do this or it's going to do that, it's going to do that. And they cover every single base so that when any situation that happens, they can say they called it. It's always the same. Always the same. By the way, Owen, I know we're talking about CPU mining. If you want, send me a message on Discord or even a YouTube comment to this video when it's posted, or on Twitter if you want me to, you know, talk more about your CPU mining or something. By the sounds of it, I think you'd be better not buying a CPU for CPU mining. I think it's money down the drain, if I'm honest. But say, you know, if you're unsure about it, just send me a question or send me what you think your setup is. Ideally, you want to find out your motherboard name, like how much. I think you can do it on Windows. You go to About, and it should tell you your system. Yeah, I think it does. What does it tell you in there? If you go to About, it tells you your installed RAM and your processor and things like that. Yeah, so see if you're in Windows. If you're using a Windows computer, go down to type to search and type in About and go to the About area. It'll tell you your RAM. It'll tell you your CPU. You can find that in the Task Manager as well. If you go into the Task Manager, you'll see things like what will you see? You'll see things like you know, your CPU, i7 8700K memory, 32 gigabyte. So you'll see things like that in the Task Manager and the About area. I'll give you an idea of what your system's like, but ultimately you really want to be opening up your PC, looking at what the hell was in there, and then getting an idea of what your system is like. Yeah, you're right, Hugh. You can find an equal amount of experts who are saying, you know, the pricing is going to go one way and the price is going to go the other way. Type system information. There you go. Yeah, that is exactly what you want. System information. That's assuming you're in Windows. Thanks for that. I don't know if I can. I wasn't sure if I can put a little love heart for that or something, a little pin. Yeah, that's great, Lopo. That's exactly what Owen needs. So Owen, if you're still watching, do what Lopo says if you're on a Windows system and type in system information into the search bar. I think I have looked at OneCoin before, Richard. There's a few people that brought it up before. Yeah, someone brought this up before. One of the nicest websites I've seen, actually. Really professional. I've not minded it though. I don't know too much. I remember looking at it closely before. Well, it depends what you're doing, Q. See, as far as whether the CPU isn't irrelevant, you do need a lot of cores. I think. Do you know what? I would go as far as saying I don't agree with that, because CPUs are still relevant and they are improving every year. And the reason I'm saying that, I've tried a dual core laptop. I had a dual core a couple of years ago. My laptop that I use down the stairs is quad core. I've got this is a hexa core. This PC, so it's 12 threads. You need more cores to do more things, you know, as far as video editing, like see if you're using something like Premiere Pro to do video editing, most of the bulk of the work when you're actually working on it is the CPU. It's not RAM. The GPU can do a little bit of work when you're actually, you know, doing things like scrubbing, or you're doing some edits, or when you're actually encoding the video. GPU can do a little bit of work, but it is mostly CPUs. And that's why if you are building a video editing PC or a setup like that, most of the YouTubers that do that, you know, that get top YouTube channels, they've got AMD Threadrippers. You're talking 32 cores and all that kind of thing. So CPUs are relevant. They are relevant. And the thing is, maybe we talk about GPUs more because we're cryptocurrency guys, but every year your phone gets a more powerful CPU. Every year Intel and AMD are releasing more powerful CPUs. You see it every year. The mobile processors are getting more powerful as well. So they all come together though. They all do different things and they all work together. But obviously if you want to do different tasks, certain, you know, for me doing video editing, I do need a good CPU to do all that. And for RAM helps with video editing. It helps with multitasking. Sometimes I've got 15 tabs open in one browser, 15 tabs in another browser. This is where RAM comes in. But as far as CPU mining goes, it's not really where you're going to make your money, is it? Now, I'm going to look at one more coin here. I'll check that out. I'll look at that in a second. IOTA. I've seen a lot of people talk about it, but I'll be honest with you, I don't know anything about it. I've seen a lot of people talk about it, but I don't know much about it. What Hugh is talking about is this. Yeah, I really don't know much about it. I'd have to sit down and kind of read about it. I think I did look at this briefly in another stream. What's your thoughts on it? What I was going to look at there was Rabbit Coin. This is at 10 Satoshis. If you look at the graph here, it's basically spiking up and down and up and down, but it's basically jumping from, you know, what's that jumping from 60 Satoshis? No, in fact, I can't even look at Satoshis. It's not even showing yet. It's basically jumping from 0.000002 to 0.008. You can't, and it's not even a cent yet. So I wouldn't take that. I wouldn't read too much into that, because it's only 10 Satoshis. So when it's that low, it jumps, you know, high and low. About an experiment. Rabbit is an experiment in fast hashing blocks combined with the Komodo gravity well technology. Is that right? Using the same reward as Dogecoin. We've increased the block reward. Right. Script 30 seconds. Max coins 100 billion. Yeah, there's not much to say about this, guys. This is just a little experiment. Kind of pointless, really. I mean, you're not going to spend your time mining that, are you? Is there a good way to save all your wallet.dat files as a batch? I don't think there is. What you could maybe do is, I mean, they tend to be saved in the, let me check this, which folder it is again. In Windows, it's Windows, then, what is it, users? No, sorry, C, users, your name, app data, and then, is it roaming? It normally goes in. So that's normally what it is, and you could pretty much just back up that whole directory if you wanted to. So if you find the folder it's in, you could just app data, roaming. Yeah, you probably should just back up the whole app data folder because it's something that might be on local. Back up the whole folder, and then you can maybe set up a command or some sort of script that does it automatically. Yeah, try that out and then back up, put it into a USB drive or something and encrypt it. XDNA have an interesting setup. Never heard of them. UK Cryptocurrencies is a good article blog. Right. I'll need to check it out. I post a comment to that later. I'll check it out. Right, guys, I'm going to call it quits at that. My throat's getting sore, and it is nearly midnight here in the UK, and I'm up at 8 AM. So, thanks for watching, guys. It's been fun. It's been a lot of fun. We've looked at a lot of shit coins, but we've looked at a couple of really good coins as well. So, I've got some food for thought, and I'm going to check out what other coins are there over the next few days. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, I really do appreciate everyone that's tuned in. I'll try and do another live stream over in a couple of days' time, maybe Monday or Tuesday or something. Although the World Cup's starting back up tomorrow, so I'll need to work around that. Yeah, enjoy the weekend. If I don't speak to you guys, enjoy the football if you're watching it. And I'll speak to you all very, very soon. So thanks again, guys. And send me a message on Twitter or something. We'll discuss that. I'll try and help you out, or at least point you in the right direction. Until later, guys, thanks. It's been a ball, as always, and I'll speak to you all very soon. Cheers.